2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter. Well, Grant, we've seen the NBA evolve quite a bit since your playing days. How do you think you'd be used in today's game versus when you played?
Well, B.A., with the spacing in today's game and my ability to slash to the rim, I think I would still be able to get to the basket, dominate in the mid-range, but I'd be shooting way more threes, and I would see more minutes playing as a small ball power forward as well.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Wiseman, Isaiah Stewart out there with Buddy Hield, then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Out to Hield, fires the 3. Can't hit that one. Cunningham passes to Graham. Here's Wagner, pass to Wagner. And he converts the layup.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Nembhard, good.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Now Cunningham continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. Here's Turner, the layup off target. And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
B.A., you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
To the left side wing. Pass to Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Turner against Stewart. Out to Hield. Wiseman a screen on Wagner. Here's Hield. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
A minute 15 left to play in the first. McConnell against Cunningham. To the paint. Oh, stolen by Turner. Cunningham outside. Pass to Turner. Wagner outside. Launches a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Cunningham against McConnell. Here's Matherin. Indiana again missing. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And it's Wagner missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Shot's good by Matherin.
And such an efficient long-range shooter, Matherin could emerge as a strong 3-and-D wing as early as his rookie year.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cunningham passes to Wagner. That fall. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Wagner's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Cunningham outside. Over McConnell. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it...
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got Hayes, Amadou Diallo out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Diakite in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Diakite. Second shot opportunity. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard, he's checked in for Halliburton. Wagner, the pass to Turner. Soft touch off the glass.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Matherin. Stewart with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires it from 18. And that one hits the back iron.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
2 minutes remaining.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Wiseman, a screen on Cunningham. McConnell. Oh, and Turner with a block. It's Cunningham with a drive. Basket counts. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Looking to end the run, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Hield's got 6 points.
We all know Hield is a shooter through and through. I love seeing him get room to fire from there.
Pass to Turner, 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Turner's got his second basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And it's Hield missing.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Outside for Grant. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. The rebound by Nembhard.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Now here's Cunningham. This one for three. The shot comes out. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Detroit Pistons.
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the first half. They've been focused on getting...
Next up, the power rankings. Let's take a peek at which teams are at the top of the... That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Mo Wagner. What a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Buddy Hield, Isaiah Stewart out there with Wiseman. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. The Pistons leading.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shake their offense around avoiding him.
Wagner outside. And here's Grant from the arc. Nails it from three. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Halliburton outside. Hield for three. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. And Turner's already led the league in blocks multiple times, Clark.
Yeah, he sure has. And, you know, he's not just all about defense, though, B.A. He's averaged double-digit points every year he's been in the league. And he's a pretty strong finisher at the 10, although I think that's an area that he's got to continue to grow in. And his outside shot has come a long way.
And here's Hield. 11 points in the game. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Hayes, the pass to Grant. And the layup is good off the glass. Grant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Indiana's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Halliburton against Hayes. Pass to Matherin from the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Outside for Grant. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. The shot no good, so Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nesmith. There's the triple. And Cunningham pulls it down. And here's Detroit. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Hayes, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Hayes. Now Grant. 54 seconds left in the third quarter here. Knocked away. Here's Hayes. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And it's Mathurin missing. Well, the Pistons shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Power it home!
Oh, wow! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Smith. Now here's Halliburton. With the drive. Over to the left wing. Smith with a screen on Diallo. Here's Mathurin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
That free throw no good. So he can't get either to fall.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Here's Hayes. Here's Bagley. And so it's Detroit with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Alec Burks, Nerlens Noel out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Amadou Diallo, and it's Hayes in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. Pass to Noel. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Noel's got his first points of the night.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
McConnell against Hayes. McConnell left side. Noel against Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Hayes. Shoots from the baseline.
And the shot blocking skills of Noel are a staple of his game, really one of the foundational pieces. He really takes a lot of pride in what he does on defense.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Indiana. Shot from the inbound. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to Mathurin. With some arc. The shot, no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
Fields checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for McConnell.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, after losing a couple in a row, it's always great to see someone like him up the ante like this. He was the main reason why they got this victory. The shot's good. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And it's Cunningham missing.
2 minutes remaining.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Halliburton against Cunningham. Wiseman, it's good on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Wagner, left side. Turner finds Graham. And here's Wagner. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Cunningham against Halliburton. From deep. And the 3-pointer goes.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Pistons.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17. Indiana's got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Steps back and shoots. Pass to Wiseman. Stewart with it. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Nembhard driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Turner, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
The teardrop. Pass to Stewart. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Halliburton with the ball. He's watched by Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Outside heel. From deep. Detroit with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Grant. Rebounded by Halliburton. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciate